Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I'm Cash. Here for a little bit of a fireside chat tonight about sorting collections. I will also have a new guess the card in the video and a little surprise for one of our patrons as well. So anyways, I wanted to get a little bit. We've been really busy lately. We haven't been posting as many videos. I have been the last couple of weeks. We had a long time off with the thing that's had everybody home, and we've been I've been getting into busier and busier with my work, which is coaching, and also my wife, Dash's mom, has had me doing a lot of stuff around the house and catching up on stuff. We also took a big job of, I put off sorting cards for quite a while because I was working so hard on the channel and other things in life. And we put a massive job in getting everything sorted. So I had boxes and boxes of cards around. We are, I would say, 90% done now. I kind of just sorted the last boxes today into piles, and they're going to go into binders. And then I'll probably have some I won't be able to put in binders because there's so many subsets and sets that I have, 30 cards of. And so it's hard to put in a binder. So anyways, I wanted to go kind of quickly through a couple of different options for collecting. I know when I started, there was all kinds of different, I was trying to figure out how to, I had whatever, say 500 cards, and I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I sort these? And so when I started out in a box much like this. So this is kind of the old school card box. Nowadays, Wizards has come out with all of the, you have fat pack boxes that you can collect cards in. I've seen people collect cards in literally tea boxes. I've had them in gift boxes. I bought collections in gift boxes. So many different things you can collect cards in and sort them. There are dividers that, so what I ended up doing is I got some dividers in some of the Christmas packs and stuff that I could put for colors and spells and stuff like that. And then I ended up labeling some plastic dividers as well to go in the binders. So anyway, first way, just kind of, I think most people start is you get them, you sort them by color. When you go by set numbers in Magic the Gathering, it starts usually white, then it goes blue, then black, then red, then green, and then you'll usually end up with multicolored, and then artifacts, and then lands. And then nowadays, you get all the numbered cards. First, there's tokens, and then you get all the numbered cards additionally with the alternate arts and the collector boosters. So anyways, that's kind of, the order, so if you're going kind of color, if you're going in a binder, you would do them like that. In a box, this box that I have here is all lands. So this is like, whatever, I can't remember, it was 800 in these boxes or something. So it's something like probably 600 lands in there right now. I got a few boxes of lands kicking around. So typically what I would do, I would get my cards, I would sort them into creatures, and I would maybe go casting costs. So it'd start with a 1 casting cost creature, and then a 2 casting cost creature, and then you would do them alphabetically and under casting costs, and you put them in a box, and you have them in order. And that works pretty well. I found it worked pretty well up to probably about 4,000 or 5,000 cards, maybe even a bit more than that. But once you get past that, I always found it kind of a chore when I was pulling stuff apart, trying to find stuff. Not to mention the handling of the cards. You're always grabbing the tops of the cards to leaf through. And so it became kind of a pain. And so for years, I wanted to do binders, and I hadn't gotten to it. So last Christmas, I went away from that. So now let me finish the thought, I guess. So you would do the same thing. So you might do, so there'd be 2 options there. You could do blue creatures, or you could do white creatures, then your blue creatures, and then do them by casting cost. And then you have another section where you do your instants, another section where you do your sorceries, artifacts, your enchantments and enchant creatures, and then maybe a spot for your lands. So those would be your kind of the one way of doing it. So what I ended up doing is after time I was finding it a real pain. I couldn't find cards. I have a lot of cards around. I mean, I have cards from pretty much every set. I actually don't have any alpha. I don't actually think I have. I'm not sure if I have any beta. Anyway, I don't have any alpha beta, but I have like a decent amount of everything else. Some pretty nice unlimited cards kicking around, and certainly lots of revised and cards from back in those times. So what I was finding is that I was just like I couldn't find stuff. You know, people would ask me for stuff, so I decided to go binder method, and so I am full into the binder method now. It was expensive. There are different ways to do the binder method, so I went full on binder method. I decided I'm not going to spend the extra money to get the fancy binders from Ultra Pro and all that kind of thing. I got actually a made in Canada binder, which is, these are fantastic. They're built really well. They're big and thick. It is I think a 3-inch binder, and I can fit a lot of sets. So in this case, this is our double masters. So we've got a binder full of double masters. If it is a set where I don't have as much of, I can do 4 or 5 sets in a binder. And when I'm doing them, I myself, for anything less than a rare, I usually will keep 4. So if I have 4 commons, I'll keep 4 of them. If I have foils and non-foils, I'll keep maybe 2 of each. And the rest I'll sort out, unless, something that I think is really valuable. Certainly a card like, what's in this set? A card like, where's a good one that's here? Good uncommon. Path to Exile would be a good example. I got Path to Exile here. So I only have 3 of them here. So maybe not the best example, but if I had 5 Path to Exiles, I probably wouldn't can it. I would probably keep them. Brainstorm, I only got 4 too. So, but I'd probably want to keep more of that card because it's really playable. I mean, any blue deck you play, you can use those cards. Any white deck, you can pretty much use Path to Exile for most white decks. So I would I might keep 8 of them, and then get rid of the rest. And sometimes I'll put them up for sale and different things. If people ask me for cards and I have extras of them, I'll do that. I've considered, cutting down a little bit more. I got a couple Avacens here. As I go along, and maybe going a little bit more towards Brawl or Commander, in which case I might stop keeping as many copies of stuff. But these are all done by color, by set number, and then going all the way through. So again, it starts with white. Usually white is almost always first, unless you get a weird set like Battle Bond, and Battle Bond's kind of all over the place. A couple of the older sets are like that too, but most of them are alphabetical order by color. So you can go through really hard on the really older sets sometimes to sort them, because there's no you can do them alphabetical, but there's no set numbers on some of the older sets. So they've made it hard over the years with all the different variations now and variants of art. So I find that works. So one other way you can do it, which I think I might have done if I had a few less cards, is that just to keep uncommons, cards that aren't worth too much, generally speaking, commons, uncommons in boxes, and then just get your valuable cards. So get your rares, your mythics, and then maybe any uncommons and commons that you think have, are worth $3 or $4 kind of thing, and put them in binders. So, and then you can either do it by colors and stuff, or you can do it by set if you don't have a ton of sets. It's certainly a lot easier to have a standard set. So anyways, that's a little bit about collecting. I am definitely a collector. I like to have, I don't necessarily have all the cards of that many sets. Maybe I want to say 7 or 8 sets where I have a complete set. But I definitely like to collect. I have a hard time getting rid of cards. I'm a bit miserly. I like to hold on to my stuff. So next thing we're going to do, I got a couple more things coming up. Next is guess the card. So I'm going to do, Dash is back in school. So he was too tired. He didn't want to do a video tonight. I've been kind of behind on videos, so I wanted to do one. So I'm going to shuffle them up. What will it be? It's guess the card. So this is Aether Revolt. So we're doing guess the card Aether Revolt. Haven't done this for a while. I'm going to take a quick look at the rare because I want to see what it is. A little cheat. Ooh, that's a good card. All right. Well, there's a couple of good cards in the pack, so it should be fun. So I'm going to shuffle them up, if you haven't done Guess the Card before, if you're new to the channel, Guess the Card, how it works, every video that I post a clue for Guess the Card, you get to make one guess. I will answer in the comments below if you're right or wrong. If you're right, I'll say, hey, congratulations. You will need to send me your address by email. I prefer email. At collectorsofthecoast@gmail.com. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the pack. I opened it up. I shuffled up the pack. I'm just going to flip a card. Your job at home is to guess the card from the card I flip over. So in this case, what did I flip over? All right, very exciting. All right, so I will give you a clue. We haven't done this for a while. What will I do for a clue? I will do, it is not a... Let's do this. I have a big clue for the first one because I haven't done it in a while. It is not a sorcery or an instant. So it is not a sorcery or an instant. So you can go from that and guess whatever you'd like. But good luck, everybody. Haven't done it for a while. So, all right, last thing we're going to do, we are going to go into our box of fun. And we are going to pull out a pack for Casey Hart. And I will reach in, hopefully last time we pulled out the Jumpstart pack that had Craterhoof Behemoth. This time we got a Born in the Gods pack. So Born in the Gods, who knows? We certainly hit a home run on the first pack. So Casey, these are for you. I am going to ship these out to you all the way to Hawaii. Very exciting. Casey's hell of a guy. Really good family guy. So I'm just going to kind of go quickly through them on the camera here. What Casey got. So very exciting. I can barely read them on the camera, so bear with me here. Just going to get into the uncommons. I don't actually own that much Born of the Gods. I have a binder for it, and we've got, I want to say I probably have a couple hundred cards, so we probably had maybe 10 packs or something like that, maybe 10, 15 packs, half a box. All right, so a starter. What's that? River Trawler. Can we get a god? Can we get a god? Siren of the Sun. What is that? Zombie Siren. All right. What do we get here? What do we get here? Okay, 5 color. That's got to be good. No? Chromio Manticore. So it is an enchantment creature, Manticore. Wow. All right. Good stuff. Congratulations, Casey. Not bad at all. So we have been taking no prisoners in this so far. So that's beautiful. Bestow, Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. Enchanter creature gets +4/4 and has first and all those things. Wow, that's good. So congratulations, Casey. I will send this out to you. I hope you are still enjoying the videos. Haven't chatted with you for a little while, but really do appreciate your patronage. If you are somebody who is interested in becoming a patron, the information is always in the description. And anybody who joins at I guess it's a $6 level or above, I will open a pack for you right away, send it out to you. You also get great deals on cards. You get to vote on the Guess the Card when we do them, and more. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a magical day.